In case you don't know still, my name is Kolamide Dwayne, and you're listening to the Kolamide podcast.
You ain't got a clue, let's be honest. I had a couple seasons made a forest. I put in the work and take the profit.
Yeah, welcome guys. Welcome to the Kolamide podcast. Thank you very much to everybody who shared and listened to the first one. I really appreciate you guys. For those of you that listened, for those of you that reposted, for those of you that told your friends about it, I love you guys. And for those of you that saw it and didn't listen, well, here's your chance to go back and listen. Thank you very much. I got some feedback. Some people said you were a bit cold, stuff didn't go well. Yeah, I hear all of you. That one was a bit rushed and stuff, but thank you very much for the feedback. Big shout out goes to my guy Habib. Thank you very much for always being a brother to me and always helping me through everything. Anyway, my main topics for today, guys. One is from football Twitter, obviously. The second one is a Glasgow situation involving, people of the high places. Before I go on to anything, I want to go quickly to my Q&A session. In case you don't know still, my name is Kolamide Dwayne and you're listening to the Kolamide podcast. So first question for Q&A this episode is from an anonymous person. It goes, if you could travel anywhere, where would you go and why? If I could travel anywhere, I'd probably go to New York, the Big Apple. And why? Because, I don't know, it's America, right? It's the busiest, I don't know if it's the busiest city in America, but you hear a lot about New York City. Everybody wants to go to New York, But because somebody I admire very much, that's Trevor Noah, spoke about how he went to New York, came back South Africa, went again, and then, just opened his eye to a lot of things. Yeah, I probably want to go to New York. If not New York, maybe Milan in Italy, just for holiday and sightseeing. The second question, also from an anonymous person, it says, who is a celebrity you'd want to have sex with? If you asked me this question 7 years ago, my answer would have been straight up Nicki Minaj. Like, I wouldn't even have to think about it. I loved her, not just because of her body, but because of her music, her style. I knew every single lyric to all Nicki Minaj songs then, but now I still love her, but maybe not with so much energy. Let me see, who else? Beyonce. Maybe Beyonce. One time I had a dream I had sex with Beyonce. It was weird, but now Beyonce's married, got 3 kids. I mean, if she opens, I'll probably still bone, but hey. To be honest, right now, as of this moment, the one person I want to have sex with is Teyana Taylor. Oh my god, she is so sexy. Like, forget all these, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, hit my pussy, blah blah blah, I'm a bad bitch. Yo, Teyana Taylor is the actual bad bitch. Like, if you watch her performances, what she does with her husband, and if you listen to her song, she can actually sing, guys. Apart from like having a banging body, which I think, I don't think she did any surgery because she looks natural. I mean, I don't know, but she looks natural. She looks like she works out a lot. Her tummy is flat. Her bum. God, that girl is a freak. Yo. Yeah, if there's anybody I want to have sex with, a celebrity, probably Teyana Taylor. And the last question is from my friend, Abike. She says, are you homophobic? No, I'm not. Whether you're lesbian, gay, transgender, well, that's not homophobic, but yeah, still, I don't judge people. Do what you want to do, If you're gay, we can be friends. Sure, why not? I mean, you're a human being. I would, not despise you or anything. Now, it is time to move into our actual topic, yeah? Okay, so first topic, right, is the Arsenal versus Chelsea game, the Europa League final. It was a madness. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. Here's what. I wanted Chelsea to win because I've got friends who support Arsenal and I just wanted to laugh at them. So yeah, I was rooting for Chelsea. But then apart from just rooting for Chelsea, I thought Chelsea would win because, you know, they're Chelsea. I mean, they've got better experience in European finals. They've won the Champions League. They've won the Europa League before. Arsenal hasn't won anything of those things. But I mean, Arsenal fans were riding their Emery has won it 3 times. This one, that one, yeah. Anyway, the match ended 4-1. Yeah, which was it was kind of a surprise. I thought it would be closer. I thought it would be like maybe 3-2 or, you know, maybe 4-2 Chelsea. But 4-1, it was an embarrassment. It was really sad for Arsenal fans. But I was able to speak with 2 football fans, but both of them female. 1 Arsenal, 1 Chelsea. So the Arsenal fan, for obvious reasons, she didn't want to reveal her identity, but I begged her. I'm like, babes, come on now. So yeah, she is Soul Digger on Twitter. She is Soul Digger. That's her handle on Twitter. Babes, I'm sorry for your loss, but Arsenal fans, you guys are amazing. You know, nobody really went on and on. You lost. You took your L with your chest, right? They took their L's with their chest. So babes, if you were to describe that game in one word, how would you describe it?
The game in one word. Excruciating.
Ouch. You can feel the pain in her voice. Excruciating. It was horrible. Oh, sorry. All right, moving on. Did you really think that you guys stood a chance of winning? I mean, seriously, did you guys, Arsenal fans, yeah, but particularly you, did you think that you stood a chance of winning that match?
Yeah, definitely. I thought we stood a chance. It was goalless at halftime, and you know, all of the goals happened in the second half, and maybe if Arsenal had scored when Chelsea were like 2 goals up, the situation might have been different. The result might have been different. Things might have turned out differently. But it was a late goal, and soon after it will be scored. Hazard scored for Chelsea, making it 4-1, and that was how the match ended. That was how it ended. 4 goals. How do you concede 4 goals in a European final? How? Who does that? Arsenal.
Look at how she says that. Who does that? Sadly, Arsenal. Arsenal does that. Anyway, who do you think, just, you know, because of how shambolic you guys played, who do you think should fuck off from Arsenal? Huh? You think maybe a player or a manager? Who do you think should fuck off from Arsenal?
I swear, this is like fucking music to my ears. Do I think should fuck off? Bro, the old team can fuck off. The coach can fuck off. Half the players fuck off. Mustafi, fuck off. Okay, but jokes aside, Mustafi needs to go.
Oh God, I love how she says, you know, jokes aside, Mustafi should fuck off. Like she's joking, but yo, Mustafi needs to get the fuck out. Okay, my last question, right? How did you deal with the trolling, right? I'm sure bare people on Twitter were tweeting at you. You probably got DMs, you probably got, you know, mentions, people even on your WhatsApp, I guess. So how did you deal with the trolling, babes?
See, concerning the trolling thing, man, I was pained. Like, I was hurt. Like, I tried to play it cool, yeah, but that shit hurt. You know, I stayed up. I was, you know, replying, you know, my haters. But at some point, I just had to go to bed. You know, just sleep it off. Hoping that it was all a dream. But then I woke up, damn, that shit wasn't a dream. Yeah, so
according to Soul Digger, sadly, even if you sleep, it doesn't change the result. I know a bit of that because the Man City versus Spurs game, it hurt my soul, especially because of how we lost. I'm a Man City fan, by the way. Babes, thank you so much for, you know, contributing. Okay, now it is time to cross over to the winning side. So I spoke with a Chelsea fan, also a female. I'll let her do an introduction by herself because, you know, they're the winners.
Hello everyone, my name is Olabisi. also known as Carter, and I'm a Chelsea fan. And we are currently the 2018-2019 UEFA Europa League champions. Thank you.
Okay. She had to let us know. Current 2018-2019 winners, she ain't playing here at all. All right, babes. First question, did you really think that you guys stood a chance of winning before the game?
I didn't see it coming. All the way from the beginning. Quite a lot of us didn't see it coming. Because when Sarri came in, okay, we started on a great note. I remember we had about a 10-game winning streak, and then by December everything just went downhill. It just dawned on a lot of us, on a whole lot of Chelsea fans right now. It just dawned on us that we actually didn't lose any game leading up to the final. We've not lost any Europa League game. We were winning, we were drawing. I remember that night, Wednesday night, I screamed. I mean, I'm just getting my voice back. I screamed, I yelled. We are champions. We actually won.
Okay. Well done. Okay, so now, even though you guys won that game, even though you won, who was your worst player on the pitch for Chelsea?
Well, is lucky is not the talking point right now, because thankfully we won. But the first 45 minutes, keeper was a nightmare.
Okay. I'll cut the man some slack. I mean, I like Kepa, but he's made a few errors. He's made some outstanding saves, but okay. All right, important question now, Bissy. Now that Hazard is leaving Chelsea, first of all, how does that make you feel? And who do you think will step up to the plate? Yeah? Who do you think will be the next main man?
Subconsciously, I had been preparing myself, but you can never be too prepared for something like this. I was really, really emotional that night. I still am emotional. A huge part of me still hopes that, I don't know, by some miracle or something, he will stay. But so there is Chelsea fans should be optimistic. Should be hopeful that we'll get better replacements. Some players can't really be replaced, but you get better options.
Okay, with that, I would like to say congratulations to Chelsea. You guys deserved it. Well done, Europa League winners. Before I go on to my next topic, guys, I want to say I cover myself with the blood of Jesus. Yeah. So this one now is a big topic, right? I'm sure everybody already kind of knows what I'm talking about, right? You guys know. Come on now. It is between I don't know if he wants to call himself the general overseer. Who knows? He can go by CEO. But Pastor Biodun Fatoyinbo, who's the head pastor at COSA. COSA is Commonwealth of Zion Assemblies, right? Commonwealth of Zion Assembly versus Timi Dakolo, who's is an artist in Nigeria. So if you don't already, I mean, I'm sure you've seen the gist everywhere, but if you don't already know, a very kind Twitter user was creative in the way she summarized the whole thing. Her handle is at BoluXXXX, 4 X's, right? She goes, tongue-talking sister Nena in the Lord left COSA and went to tell Timi that Pastor Biodun had been sexually defrauding her. Timi started subbing, Twitter scattered, other side chicks are in shock because they thought it was only them. Mommy Gio, who is, Pastor Biodun's wife, has beefed up sexual security. Now that's the part that's killing me. How do you beef up sexual security? Because I'm imagining the wife now going, okay, you know what, Biodun? You've done enough. Like, this is enough. You see those 2 men that I had following you around? I'm going to make them 4. And I'm not going to make them 4 young guys because, you can tip them off and say, oh, don't tell my wife anything. I'm going to make them 4 older guys. And maybe, just maybe, before they used to let you go into the bathroom and say, or maybe Pastor is going to just take a piss. No, they're going to follow you into the bathroom. They're going to go everywhere, because how in the hell do you beef up sexual security? Guys, I am dying. I'm fucking dying. So now back to the gist here. Timi Dakolo went on IG, put out, the post saying, this man has been city to city, leaving girls to waste. My man has been enjoying himself, right? Now, I'm not on anybody's side, but if you name your church Commonwealth of Zion Assembly, yo, first of all, what does Commonwealth mean? I went online, right? I went and Googled that. An independent country or community, especially a democratic republic. That's what it means. Or something that has to do with the UK. So then I'm not surprised, that the man is asking you to bring foreign currencies as offering or tithes. Bring that shit in pounds and in dollars, B. He's not regular. He comes through like bang da da dang. You lot got to respect that man. Now I see some people talking about his fashion sense. How can a pastor be wearing sweatshirts? To be honest, I don't give a fuck what he wears, right? He can wear jerseys, he can wear sweatpants, he can wear Nikes, I don't care. It's about what he's doing, or well, maybe in his case, who he's doing, because my man is doing some things. Now, just because, the gist has gone round, it was trending for almost 3 days on Twitter, right? I would not even bore you guys to go through like the whole thing again. Before I give my thoughts on the whole situation here, I just want to go through some tweets that I thought were very hilarious. Now, somebody asked, what happened at Koza? At LE_ARMA, which is Lee_Armour, says, oh, a little salvation here, a little penis in there. Nothing too serious to see. I love that one. Another one here says, okay, so somebody said, I'm guessing this person is from the church. Danola Doja says, when they go low, we go high. And then Odi For Real says, when they bend down, he goes from behind. Pastor Biodun doing the mostest. Okay, Pastor Biodun, well done. Anyway, moving on, another tweet here. Okay, so yeah, this is a very interesting one that I saw. At Mr. Jemba says, my Koza friend, Koza being the church, right? My Koza friend admitted that they know their pastor did it, but ever since then, their mommy Gio has beefed up sexual security, around her husband, and personally screens all the women that work close to her husband. So all is well now. Then he continues in a thread and says, also, this same Koza pastor dashes his fine female members dollars whenever he runs into them abroad, but he never dashes the male ones anything. Guy, man, come on now, guys, come on. Why would he dash, the male ones? Because, what service are you offering to him? What service are you really giving the man, huh? I'm trying to play out the scenario of how this goes, A girl is in the UK, she's in school, but she's doing her shopping and stuff. And then she's like, oh my God, pastor, how are you doing? And he's like, oh, my daughter, how are you? Wow, I see you're still wearing that red skirt you wore to the conference last year. She's like, yeah, oh my God, yes, pastor, I don't really have money. I just came here to do a little shopping. Oh, okay, you know what? Here's £500. Take that and buy yourself some things. And she's like, oh my God, £500? And then she runs off and buys herself some stuff and then goes back to her dorm room, And then she goes there to meet her friend, Dami's like, oh my God, Dami, you would not believe who I saw today, Pastor Biodun. And Dami's like, Pastor Biodun, what did he do? He gave me £500, he told me to buy some clothes, and well, he said I should send him selfies when I buy it. Like, huh? Yeah, your pastor's giving you money to flipping buy clothes and send him selfies. Very soon the anointing will enter your body. And I'm sure Joshua, who is a male student, is like, but me, I see that man last week, or give me anything.
You don't know why it's going on.
Oh God, the anointing doesn't flow through your kind. The anointing. You know what? If you're pissed, I don't even give a shit. Because I'm not even saying the man did it or not. But if you are a pastor and the name of your church is Commonwealth of Zion Assemblies, then something has to be sketchy. Something. Now, here are my 2 cents, right? I'm not saying the man did it, the pastor, whoever he slept with all these people or not, I don't know. I just think that if the amount of people, because there's so many girls that came on the TL to come and, give similar experiences, this cannot be repeatedly happening and be swept under the carpet as a rumor. I don't think so. I think there's something, that's here. Now, I'm not saying it's the truth. I'm not saying it's the lie, but just based off of what I've seen on my tier, right? This man is doing something. And it's the same type of issues. Nobody's accusing him of, well, they say he only collects offering in foreign currencies. He needs to go foreign. What school did you go to? Unilag? Uniben? He went to University of Birmingham. If he schooled, do you know who he schooled with? You think he'll be collecting naira? What be that? What was a naira? He collects only pounds and dollars. So, I'm not saying the man did it or not. I'm just saying it is sketchy. Same thing that happened with R. Kelly. When the R. Kelly story came out, too many women came out to say the same thing about R. Kelly. All these people can't be lying. It's the same thing I think about Pastor Biodun. So, if you're a Pastor Biodun fan, if you're a COSA member and you think your pastor didn't do it, please get at me, right? Tell me, convince me as to how I'm to believe that your pastor is innocent. I don't think it's okay that Christians or religious people make it seem so very hard to question some things. Like, I saw this tweet of a guy and a girl going, don't touch not my anointed. You people shouldn't say what you don't know. He's a man of God, blah, blah, blah. Yes, he's a man of God, but he's a human being. We should be allowed to question these things. Jesus Christ, the Son of God, was on earth and people asked him questions all the time. He answered. This man has never come out to defend it. Even when he does, it doesn't hold water. Even when this building guy comes on, he doesn't hold any water. Now, even in the middle of all of this, he hasn't said a thing. He hasn't said a word. I bet there's, PR people going, oh, don't worry, we'll help you draft out a proper reply. Come on now. Your wife is beefing up your sexual security. Sexual security, guys. Come on now. There has to be something here. So I am of the opinion that, whether or not he did it, my man is involved in some sketchy stuff. Yeah, I get it. It's not even his fault. Yeah, he's so fresh. The ladies, they just can't avoid it. I mean, who wouldn't be attracted to a man of power and that fresh drip? Come on now, guys. Come on. Anyway, that's the end. That's all I have for you on this episode. But before I go, I want to give you guys my songs of the episode. So, as I always do, I want to give you guys 3 songs I think you should definitely check out, guys. The first one is by somebody who I think is giving everybody in the female rap game a run for their money. I know it is not Cardi B. Definitely not her. It is Megan Thee Stallion. Well, she's popularly called Meg Thee Stallion. And don't take it from me. Meg, who are you?
Big old freak.
You heard that? And what do you like to do, Meg?
I wanna fuck in the mirror. I like to look at your face when you in it.
There you go. So the name of the song is Big Ol' Freak, and it's by Megan Thee Stallion, or Meg Thee Stallion if you may. Now the second one is by a Nigerian brother who's not really in Nigeria. If you're familiar with the show Power, you would know this guy. He's called Rotimi. So I'm guessing he's American, but maybe of Nigerian heritage. His name is Rotimi, and this song is called Love Rhythm. I absolutely love this song. I've listened to it at least 50 times, or maybe 20, but I've listened to it a lot. I really love this song. Now my last song is by Ty Dolla $ign, and it features J. Cole. This song is called Purple Emoji. Ty Dolla $ign comes with the sexual, and then J. Cole comes with the intellectual. So if you are a sapiosexual, there's the song for you. And yeah, my magic word for this episode is sapiosexual. So if you've listened all the way to here and you hear this, shoot me a DM. I owe you. Sapiosexual is my magic word for this episode. And I want to say a big thank you to everybody who's listened to this pod. The Columbia Day podcast will be back. And you guys keep sharing, Keep posting, keep listening. I love every one of you guys. Please, I also welcome constructive criticism. Please let me know what you want to hear. Let me know what you think I'm doing wrong. And, just let us all have a good time. It's a growth process, but it would be fun.
Yo, fam. Demola Lugo here. So I enjoyed your podcast. I enjoyed every bit of it. Okay, no, not every bit of it, because I'm an Arsenal fan. How do I enjoy all of that? I didn't think Chelsea deserved to win. Okay, maybe on the day they deserved to win, they played better. But the route in which we took to the finals, Arsenal played Napoli, played Valencia. Arsenal needed it more because Chelsea had already qualified for Champions League for the next season. So these were the incentives to win, but I don't know why my team didn't turn up on the day. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. And performance was shambolic. About the pastor, I don't know. Nigerians are always they always behave like we're gullible. It always comes down to religion, something, the sentimentality of it, as if the man is not first a human being before he is a pastor. Religion, they say, is the opium of the masses. So I think that's the shit we're in. I think so.